Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this lecture, I'm going to be going over a little bit about this digital library. It's really neat how there's a compendium of information contained within this. It's known as it's just the UNESCO Digital Library. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. So, as the name implies, this is a wing of the United Nations, which goes into a lot of different cultural, a lot of things related to heritage, and integrating that into education. So you can glance at this extremely useful resource by starting off by maybe browsing a topic in the search for a tool. Or if you don't really know what you want to be looking for, then you can go and explore by theme, and then you can go in and look in education, science, culture, social and human sciences, information and communication, and then politics, law, and economics. So I'm just going to select one of these, and you can see a kind of a collection, and there's some that's current. For instance, this first one looks at model recommendations in the field of freedom of expression and journalism, and then looking at biosphere reserve, so an environmental publication, and then looking for allocation modalities, um, conference on, so these are proceedings from a conference on water, megacities, and global change. So these are all extremely useful resources, some in other languages. You can, of course, select that depending on which language you are interested in, and look at some of these guidelines. A lot of times, a lot of our research goes into topic-related um, ideas, but oftentimes, depending on what perspective or what discipline we're looking at this from, we lose sight of things like policy that may be just as important to be taken into consideration. So these are a lot of different white papers that are not considered quite peer-reviewed scholarly journal articles, but they're very much collectively written by a group, and a lot of times there is a process behind peer review. So you can actually then, once you know the types of articles and publications that are under that, go in and find out a little bit more. So I hope this brief tutorial has helped you kind of look at and look for global policy level documentation regarding certain topic areas. Thank you for listening.